What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 558 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's the start of a new week, so that means it's time to announce the Nakama of the week. And this week's Nakama of the week goes to the Nakama Skippy Boo. And for those of you who aren't aware of what Nakama of the week is, it's my way of showing my appreciation for the love and support that you guys show me. So anytime Skippy goes and comments on one of my videos, I'll go ahead and pin it, sort of give them like their own little platform to share their thoughts and feelings. And speaking of thoughts, it's also time for a comment of the day. And ironically, the comment comes from Skippy, who said, after getting this far, do you think any of the Straw Hats will have any more troubling fights that they can't handle? Or do you think that they will beat most enemies with ease? And pre-watching One Piece, I would go with the latter, that the main character is going to have some type of plot armor to always win their battles. But now watching One Piece and seeing arcs like Sabaody, Impel Down, and Marineford, I 100% believe that we're still going to lose some fights. It would just be very naive to think that just because we trained for the past 2 years, the people like in the New World haven't been training. I'm assuming like people like Kid, Law, they have all been training. So that for us to think that we can now beat like someone like Flamingo would be naive. Honestly, when I think about it, it reminds me of a scene from Haiku, this scene specifically.
This is it. Beyond this line is a different world. Wow. Wow. It's even a different temperature.
And so, and with that scene, I think it correlates really to One Piece and us going into the New World. Like, we might have an understanding of what we think it might be. We've trained, we're ready for it, but once you step onto that court, once we're into the New World, it is a completely different game. So I'm curious to see how they're going to play it, but wholeheartedly, I 100% think we're still going to have fights where we're going to lose or have to at least run away from. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll right into today's episode. Reminder though, this is not a market subject to. You should always support the official release. Is that a broccoli or are my eyes messing with me? Your eyes are messing with you. I was listening to songs sung by the crew and I hope you listen to them in the future. Oh, yeah, if they're sung by us and it has Chopper in it, best believe I'm going to listen to them. Mozy, where are you from? Ohio. Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Ohio. Name that show. I heard Ohio is crazy. Ohio doesn't exist. That's more like it. Please do 568 on Wednesday or Friday next week. I don't want to miss that stream and have both those days off. Well, as of right now, it would just be, today would be up to 60. Tomorrow we do 61, 62, and 63. Monday we do 64, 65, and 66. So Wednesday we would do 68. I love fillers. Oh, for sure. I've cried during fillers. I fucking love them. Fillers in One Piece are not actual fillers, I feel like. They do and don't have actual continuity to them. They don't seem out of place. It's like, hey, we need to get to Jaya, but before we get to Jaya, filler episodes, and lo and behold, we have to stop off at this goat island. Well, that makes sense. Why wouldn't we see a random island on our way to our next island? Versus, I feel like other fillers, I say it all the time, the classic Naruto one where they're in the middle of a war and then all of a sudden it just like cuts to like a robot Naruto episode. There's also one where they cut back to Naruto being back a child and he's sick and they have to capture him and give him like the flu shot. I'm just like, we're in the middle of a fucking war right now. What is this shit? But One Piece fillers, they be hitting different. That's exactly it, Tech Cover. Fillers in One Piece expand the story instead of wasting your time. It's exactly what it is. Like after watching a One Piece filler, I don't feel like I just wasted a half hour. Versus Naruto, I was just kind of like, well, I could have just went without seeing that episode. That didn't make me love the characters anymore. Before I forget, it wasn't a Brook hoodie. I don't know if you can read it. What's that? Rainbow Mist. See, Rainbow Mist filler slept on. That one was fucking phenomenal. That was right after he got Robin too. Like, with how much people love Robin, Like, bro, we're straight rocking his shit. This, I'm really upset I'm not gonna see a Gear 4.
なんとあれは約束の船ノア
Like, that is so fucking massive. How'd they even build that? With the bubble pop, I mean, they said if it's from multiple angles, you know, a bubble could pop. But this is a huge fucking thing, so like...
なぜ動く確かに異常事態ではありますがそのように取り乱してあれは過去の歴史の残骸必要なものでは違うあの船に何かあってはいかんのじゃもん来たるべき日まで決して動かしてはいかん船なんじゃもん
Elaborate?
エネルギーステロイドいくつも飲んで化け物だったのにやめろ
Oh yeah, you're gonna get dusted so quick, boy. Alright, if you say so. Wait, did he get hit by it? I thought you just ducked. Oh, his head was already strong before. Which now you kind of just hardened your forehead. So you can basically just become black. I know they say we can't see that, but I'm gonna pretend that everyone can see that, because that shit is dope. Alright, Neo. I think your hand should like go through him with that. But how strong is he compared to like the other rookies? Because I know they've gotten stronger. I want to see my boy Law. The silence is so loud. Boy, take your shirt off. Okay. I figured it would pop, but I didn't know if it would just allow it to somehow come through since it's just from one angle.
縁起でもねえやめろ。避難しろ。島の外の海中まで。
皆様、あれは。
Oh boy.
お前はデッケンの部下和田摘。
Wait, you guys got on the... Why would you get on this ship?
デッケン？どういうことだ？
It's a good question. Like, if Decken's on the ship, that means the ship would crash with him on it and he would die. So is he committing murder-suicide now? Speaking of being tough, how is your shit? So your transformation was permanent then, so like, it's not gonna wear off and you're gonna go back to your old Hordy, because if that happens, you're fucked. You're so confusing.
お前がガキの頃から思い続けて10年。こんなにお前を愛せるのは世界広しといえどもこの
Bruh, listen to what you're saying.
俺のまとまとの力で飛ばしたものは何かに激突するか標的を仕留めるまでは止まらねえ。
So when he says it needs to hit something, like, what do you mean by hit something? Like, hit a rock? Or how solid does something need to be for you to hit it? Gear 4? Gear 4 with some hockey? I mean, if she does leave, would the ship turn around? That's not what I meant when I said hit something. Oh, Lord have mercy. God, the sounds for this shit are just so... I figured you and him would have clashings because you guys just... I just figured Decken would more try to fight you to stop you from killing her, not so much that he would just try to kill all of us. Yeah, that's... if you were to run though, where can she run though? That's the only... And I feel like you can't even go right now at this point and like even knock Decken out, because like we don't want the ship to just drop because his power stops working. Oh, fucking quick. Why would he like that idea? Because didn't he summon everyone that like thinks like him here? So if you kill everyone that thinks like you, all that's gonna be left are fishmen that disagree with you and humans. That's true. Don't start with me, okay? I don't want to put you in the same camp as Decken. Oh, you got me fucked up. Alright, you got me there. Yeah, I don't... Decken throwing a knife, a tiny-ass knife, compared to Shirihoshi's size. Yeah, I don't understand Decken. I do not understand his... Because they're, like, within the same breath, he was like, you are eligible to become my wife. Now fucking die. Dude, what are you saying right now? Do you want her to be your wife? Do you want to kill her? Like, where are you at? And I don't even think he knows what he wants. Wait, what did Sanji do? He didn't really do anything. He just called Shirihoshi his beloved. And it's just kind of like, alright, well that's something that Decken would say. Let's not be saying that, because then... Don't think Decken is very stable at the moment. Really? You don't say. Dude doesn't even realize... I still don't think he realizes, like, hey man, you do realize you're on that ship that's heading towards Fishman Island. You were on the front of the ship standing. So you would have been like you would have hit the ground before the ship, and the ship would have then just fucked you in the ass into the fucking ground. And he was like, that never registered in his brain. Alright, well that was it for my reaction to episode 558 of One Piece. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching this reaction. It's been real, it's been interesting, it's been real interesting. Later on.